Let's be honest, most of us weren't taught how to deal with emotions. We were taught how to work harder, aim higher, and check the boxes. But the real game changer? Emotional awareness. It's the ability to understand what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and how it impacts the people around you. In this video, we're diving deep into how emotional awareness can strengthen your relationships, boost your mental and physical health, and unlock long-term personal growth. We'll walk through what it is, why most people struggle with it, and exactly how to build it. So let's get into it. Emotional awareness isn't just about recognizing when you're sad or angry. It's about noticing the subtle signals, those quiet thoughts before an outburst, or the uneasiness you feel around someone. Picture this. You're sitting in traffic, frustrated, and you realize it's not the cars. It's the lack of control that's really bothering you. That moment of recognition changes how you show up. True emotional awareness gives you the words to describe your experience and a way to navigate it. When you can name what you're feeling, you take control of your responses instead of being controlled by your reactions. A lot of us grow up thinking emotions are either a sign of weakness or a distraction. In some families, you were praised for being tough. In others, emotions were avoided altogether. This conditioning creates emotional blind spots. We disconnect from our inner world because we've been taught to survive, not to feel. For example, someone might react with anger when they're really feeling fear of rejection. The result? Miscommunication and tension. Missing emotional cues doesn't mean you're broken, it just means you never learned how to see them, but you absolutely can. Enjoyed the video so far? If you have, hit the like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and lets me know you appreciate the content. Don't forget to check out the recommended reading in the description. Let's get back to it. When emotions are balanced, the brain functions more effectively. Research indicates that individuals with higher emotional intelligence learn more rapidly and make clearer decisions. This is because stress and emotional overload hinder access to brain regions associated with memory and focus. For instance, studying for an exam while anxious can feel nearly impossible. However, by calming the nervous system and identifying emotions, the mind becomes clearer. Emotional awareness lays the groundwork for curiosity, creativity, and resilience, especially in challenging circumstances. Unprocessed emotions don't just disappear, they manifest in the body. Chronic stress, headaches, sleep disturbances, and even digestive issues often stem from unresolved emotional tension. Picture someone who habitually suppresses frustration at work. Over time, that pent-up energy creates physical strain they might not link to their emotions. Yet with awareness, they can identify the feeling, express it constructively, and lessen its impact on their health. Emotional awareness isn't just about mental well-being, it's a form of physical self-care. Your body reacts to what your mind overlooks. Every relationship you have reflects the quality of your emotional clarity. When you can say, "I felt ignored," instead of "you always do this," the conversation shifts from blame to connection. Couples who practice emotional awareness report greater intimacy, less conflict, and deeper trust. It's not about never arguing. It's about knowing how to repair after a disagreement, recognizing what triggered you, and offering space for the other person's truth. Whether you're with a partner, a friend, or a colleague, clarity creates safety and safety strengthens connection. You don't need an hour of meditation to start building awareness. It begins with micro moments throughout your day. Try pausing before replying to a text and asking yourself, "What am I feeling right now?" Or journaling for just 5 minutes about one emotional moment you had today. These habits train your mind to check in instead of check out. One client started doing a simple body scan each night to notice where stress lingered. Within weeks, she felt more calm and clear-headed. It's small steps, done consistently, that build emotional fluency. The pause is where your power lies. That brief moment between feeling triggered and choosing how to act can transform everything. In that moment, you can breathe, reflect, and select a response that aligns with your values. Imagine someone criticizing your work, your heart races, your jaw tightens. Instead of snapping back, you pause and ask, "What about this stung?" That reflection might reveal insecurity rather than anger. And now, instead of fueling conflict, you're in a space of growth. Responding isn't about being passive, it's about being wise with your energy. Once you start naming your emotions and tracking your triggers, patterns begin to emerge. Maybe you notice you shut down during conflict because growing up, confrontation meant danger. Awareness gives you the power to rewrite that story. One young man realized his tendency to people please came from a fear of abandonment. Through awareness, he began setting small boundaries and found his self-worth growing. Your emotions are not obstacles, they're messages. Listen closely, and they'll guide you to the parts of yourself that are ready to heal and grow. Difficult emotions are part of life, but they don't have to derail it. Shame, grief, jealousy, these aren't signs of weakness. They're signs you care deeply. The key is to hold space for them without letting them drive. Think of anger as a signal that something feels unjust. Jealousy might highlight something you desire. With emotional awareness, these feelings become teachers, not enemies. You can say, I'm feeling this and I can handle it. Confidence comes not from avoiding discomfort, but from knowing you have the tools to move through it. Mastery doesn't mean never getting upset. It means knowing what to do when you do. Emotional mastery is about self-regulation, honest expression, and deep compassion for yourself and others. Over time, you build emotional stamina. You bounce back faster, stay grounded in hard conversations, and become someone people trust to be real and steady. One teacher I worked with said emotional mastery helped her not just survive burnout, but rebuild her joy. This isn't about control, it's about alignment. You and your values walking hand in hand. Here's the truth. No one else can feel for you, speak for you, or grow for you. But the moment you become emotionally aware, you step into authorship of your own story. You create deeper relationships, healthier choices, and a mind that works with you, not against you. If something in today's video resonated, take one insight and put it into practice. Awareness begins with a single question. What am I feeling? Ask it daily. Share this video with someone you care about, and keep growing. You're doing better than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.